Welcome back, everyone. And, well, not so happy Friday for everyone, but it's a Friday for me because I don't have work tomorrow. So, as I mentioned in the last episode, I will not be um, working for the rest of this week. So, this will be the end of the series for this week. Um, I'm very excited because I have not gone on a vacation in quite a while. I think the last vacation I went on was last year. So this will be a well-deserved rest for me. We need to get some sand because I want to start putting windows on the second floor, and then I want to start working on the second floor. Um, Also, today's a really big milestone. Excuse me, 1 second. I need to keep an eye on levels because silly me, right? Today's a really big achievement for us. We have reached 10 episodes. Um, I'm very happy that we've reached 10 episodes. I don't want to admit it, but I have questioned whether or not this series is a good idea every single day. Um, and it's not like it's anyone's fault. It's just I guess I just didn't have a I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. I guess I don't know. Whoa, weird. Um, I guess I just didn't have really like faith in this. Um, but I said that I'd keep myself to working on this, and that I will be doing. So moving on, moving up, moving outwards. This is the project I will be working on, and I'm proud of myself for sticking to it. It's not been easy. There's been often days where I'm like, oh, I can just excuse me. Oh, I can just skip today. Nobody will notice, but I'll notice. And that's kind of what's been driving me. Um, I know, like, just reading the statistics on each video, there's nobody really watching. I don't let the statistics get to me because they're not what's driving me to do this. Um, but I can't say I haven't looked at them every day. I usually have I usually pull up the latest videos, statistics, and then start recording. I refresh that page because that's where I upload from, and I can admit that I can't say I'm disappointed, but I can't say I'm happy that um, the content I'm making is not seeing audiences. Um, but on the other hand, I'm happy to be making something consistent like this. Do I have audio settings down? Yes, I do. Why is it peaking like that? That's weird. Excuse me. Let me readjust a little bit. Um, I don't know. I'm proud of myself for doing this, but it doesn't get easier with each day going by like I thought originally. And it's not like anyone's fault. I don't know. It's just I don't know how some smaller content creators have that motivation to um, make content when nobody's listening. I cannot respect enough the people who've spent decades, years making content, speaking into the void for a small handful of people, and you know, do it with a smile on their face every day. I don't know why I thought that was sand. Um, I want to do that. You know, I want to figure out where that euphoric um, feeling comes from, and I think I'm slowly figuring it out. Um, while I've not been, excuse me, while I've been doing this, I um, have been I've been excited to come home every day and work on this. My girlfriend, she's not here today. She wasn't feeling great um, and wasn't interested in joining, so I wasn't going to force her to do it if she did not want to. Oh, that's not a satisfying number. There we go. She's been supporting me along the way, and I can't thank her enough for that. I'm really appreciative of her support. I don't know who. Excuse me. I don't have the statistics pulled up right in front of me, but you know, I'm thankful that someone is watching. I don't know who it is, but someone is watching. So if that's you, thank you. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna do my best to keep going. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna give up because I think nobody's watching. I think that's what I set out to do in the beginning, and I think if I stop now, I don't think I would either. I could never forgive myself for stopping now, or I couldn't possibly um, give up when I, you know, barely started. Sorry, the beginning of this got a little deep. I just felt like I ought to discuss, um, kind of the thought process and what I've been thinking, stuff going through my head while we kind of do some small menial tasks. Realistically, um, the base is looking lovely in my opinion. I'm very excited to start getting the decor built, and then also the basement designed one day. I'm not gonna work on the basement yet. Excuse me. Just because kind of don't want to right now. I kind of want to. I've been itching to get back in doing more than just build every single episode. Um, I wanna hop back down into the caves and do a little bit of mining. With the 30 minutes every day, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging to do that. I think, just because when I go down, uh, it's gonna take me more than 30 minutes on average to get anything done, really. So I'm probably going to take forever underground, and it's going to be like 4 episodes of just me mining, for example. Which I don't know. Maybe people will enjoy that. I'll probably enjoy it. Although I'll probably want to keep going because I don't know. Mining is very relaxing to me in this game. Um, so who knows? Um, maybe I won't find it relaxing. Maybe I'll find it super stupid and be done in 2 episodes or something, or an episode even. Um, excuse me. Wow, where did that come from? Well, I mean, why not start now? We can let the windows cook. Um, let's make some extra pickaxes and go. I'll take some extra logs with me. Um, and we'll be out of here. There we go. 2 extra pickaxes. I've got a bow just in case. Do I have any arrows? 5. I'll take them. I don't need that. I'll take 16 logs for a stack of wood. Let's go. Let's try to go to a different cave. I know our little strip mine is nice and all, but I kind of want to go a different direction just to spruce it up a little bit. So let's head to the spruce biome. Pun wasn't intended, but is welcome. The what was I gonna say? Oh dang, I forgot. Something else that I haven't really talked about is I think I mentioned it in my second episode. I want to say I mentioned that I've talked about me doing this in a friend circle, but I ended up not giving any information in terms of like links or anything. I don't know. I feel it's awkward if I tell my friends every single day, hey, you know, watch my videos every day. You consume my content because you were my friend. I think that's really awkward. So a few of my friends who have genuinely shown up and made a comment or mentioned it to me directly, like, hey, I saw your video. It brings a smile to my face. You know, I'm glad that somehow they're getting recommended my content. So I've been, I don't know, I've been happy with how this series is going, minus the anxiety and struggles that I've talked about earlier. I'm happy with where I'm going in this, and I do hope I can eventually. I think recording will get easier over time. I don't know when, but it will eventually, I hope. There should be enough for now. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, this is a really nice cave. Hold on. Alright, the games begin. One of the upsides that I haven't discussed with upgrading is I can choose what version of Minecraft we settle on. Like, if there's a bug or something, or like a feature that isn't in like a different version, like the first thing comes to my mind is how you can put all enchantment, like all protection type enchantments on armor in like 1.14 up until like 1.14.2 or something, and then they, even though they originally claimed it wasn't a bug, they fixed it like it was a bug. I don't know, motioning is weird sometimes. Let me make some torches. So that'll be fun. I was thinking about that, but making armor like that is so far in the future. That's something I'm not gonna even worry about right now. I'm not gonna think about that right now. By then, we will probably have made a world a billion times, this world a billion times different. Who knows what numerical episode we're on at that point, right? Oh, there's some gold. Wow. I think we mined some gold back in episode like 2. So that's cool. There's a skeleton right behind me. Ah, I was close. More gold. Wow. So, my Xbox edition of Minecraft actually arrived a little bit early. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. So, I'm interested. Ow. I did that to myself. That was stupid on my part. And I'm very happy. We haven't played it yet. Me and the girlfriend have been playing The Sims. Because she grew up with that game. Excuse me, something's stuck in my throat. As I mentioned in an earlier episode, I grew up with Nintendo consoles, and she grew up with an Xbox. So when we got our Xbox, she's kind of the expert in that, in what Xbox games are there. So we actually went to go get. Ow! Stop being mean. We actually got more Xbox games, and I picked up a few titles that I was interested in, that I'm excited to try. When I was younger, I had the Lego Indiana Jones game for the DS, which, if you did not know, is extremely different than the normal version of the game. The console version is very different to the DS version. Realistically, they're two separate games. They're not the same game. And I remember my friend had it for the Wii, and yeah, my friend had it for the Wii, and he did not I did not recognize the game he was playing when he played it. So I just know the game is very different. So that'll be fun. I beat the DS version for context as well. I assumed when I was younger, I would 100% most of the games I had. I think that's what most people did, though. You know, like, that's knockback. Oh, God. Dude. Alright. Not dealing with this right now. Oh, he dropped an enchanted bow. Oh, wow. Talk about my luck. Ooh! That works. I can live with that. Oh my god. Cave fog. Wow. Haven't seen that in decades. Decades. Like, I've lived more than 2. Jeez. I haven't seen that in a long time. Power 1 bow. Cool. That's my first enchanted item. Just almost fall into lava. Jeez. There we go. Kinda just looking for... There's gotta be diamonds, right? Let's get some water flowing. Conveniently, there's water nearby. Let's see. I could probably get this water to... This is what I would do. I did not... For some reason, I just didn't like buckets. It wasn't like a personal vendetta on buckets or something. I just didn't like them. I think this is also just a more creative solution, in my opinion. No. You know? Because now, water's here. And I think what I can do is just get a little bit more leverage. The only downside is the water afterwards is annoying. Let's seal this off, which is easy, because all it needs is that block right there, and it can't move anymore. We'll see what we got. I mean... Are you not gonna bridge over here? It could be gold. Yeah, look at this. I'm so smart. See, I freed that guy. Okay, whatever. He'll figure it out. I believe in him. He'll get out. I don't know what I'm going to be using all this gold for. Even in, well, in modern Minecraft, gold has a significantly bigger use. But, even, I mean, we could just make gold stuff look cool. Uh-oh. No dirt or anything? I do not feel comfortable jumping over lava. Never have. You know, it doesn't seem like a good pastime to jump over lava and tell the stories about it. Oh, there it is. I was just about to mention I don't know the spawn rates of surface diamonds, but I feel like, all right, we gotta check, right? Gotta check out the fit. This is a 4 vein, probably. Yeah, it is. Heck yeah. All right, hold on. Before we do this, we gotta do it right. Light up the area. I want to get the... I'm probably only going to do it once. Achievements. Okay, so I need time to mine, getting an upgrade. Hot topic. Acquire hardware, diamonds. Okay. So I need 8 logs, sticks. You know what? I've got a remaining, so I'll just do time. Time to strike isn't a thing, is it? It is. Time to farm. Oh, okay. I already had it. Duh. Time to farm is the other one. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways. Okay, so I need a few more. We need getting an upgrade. And then I'm going to burn this anyway, so I don't really care. So, hot topic. And then I'll grab a few more. Grab a second furnace just in case. Put that in. I could get time to farm really quick here while we wait. Might as well. Sure, why not? Just to get rid of them. Okay, we got acquired hardware. What's next? I forget. So we can do on the rail, which we can't. Delicious fish, which is cook the fish. Diamonds. Is suit up not a thing? I swear it was. Okay. So we need diamonds. Which, oh god, I wonder where we're gonna find diamonds. Alright, now that we found our diamonds. I like how there's iron right next to it, so it's like, in case you didn't have the right materials, we got you. Okay, so we have 4 diamonds plus 2 at home. That makes 6. Those 2 are probably going to be made for the they're going to be used for the enchanting table. That's their destined use. Wow, this cave is way more dangerous than anticipated. There we go. And I gave me back my torch. There's a skeleton up there. Ow. I got a power one. Oh, hello. Ooh. Nailed it. Yeah, I don't like it over here. The lava is acting as a natural shield, so I shall keep that there. I think we just do the smart thing, right? And make those into sticks. Sticks. Like, right? That's the smart thing to do. Because now we can get um, the portal. Oh, my boots are about to go too. Don't mind me being extra cautious. Being silly. Let's grab the obsidian. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Whatever. So, we will grab 14. And then we already have the leather and sugar cane for paper to make books. So we could probably make a full enchanting table with a little bit of effort here. And we could finally deck out our gear, which would be nice. I'd actually really like to do that. I think that'd be nice. I'd say this is a good way to end this week's after work Minecraft. Being able to finally enchant some gear. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll set up an area for the portal maybe. I think the portal being in the basement makes the most sense, though. So it'll probably not be made for a little bit longer. Thank God every item in Minecraft doesn't float. I remember, this is gonna date me a little bit. I remember there was a mod, I think it was the item physics mod that did this, that made wooden items specifically float. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And of course, I didn't know how to download solo mods. I only had new mod packs at the time, so I never used it, and it made me sad. But now everything floats, which is kind of silly in my opinion. I don't know. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense that everything in Minecraft floats. Then again, this is a block game, so it doesn't really need to make sense per se. I don't know. At least make stone not float. That makes a little bit more sense. I mean, then again, everything's like, every entity is like manipulated by water flow. So maybe I'm just talking out of my butt when I say that. Me not liking new thing because it's not old thing. All right, we got 14. I think we'll head back to our... Let's grab our furnaces and we can come back. I'll leave the furnaces there. but I would like to grab what they are cooking and go. Grab any extra goodies while they were in there. Yeah, let's get going. I'd like to go home and be happy. Oh, when I've recorded this, if people for the future, right? When I've recorded this, Mojang just announced the, what are they calling them? Like drops now, I think that's what they're calling them or something. The fall drop for Minecraft with the copper golem, which I voted for in the mob vote that year because I don't know, and I didn't think the allays would be interesting. They're not. The copper golem and copper tools and chests. I'm very excited for the chests. I didn't think that Mojang would bite, not bite the bullet. Add copper tools. Considering their own FAQ has like the phrase, "Oh yeah, we we talked about it. We don't want to do that at all. So we're not even going to consider this as a thing." So I guess one dev was like, "Guys, we're losing them. What do we do?" I don't know. Copper tools. Genius. I don't know. Oh wow, this is really cool. Excuse me. Could I potentially? No. I'm definitely at the surface at this point, so. Mark this out with a torch so you can see it at night. I don't know where I am in the woods. Let me get my bearings. And then I will report back to HQ. Don't have any of my markers, like bio markers, so I could be going the wrong direction right now. I probably am. Let's see, what's that right there? I can't say, oh, it's a body of water. There's so much water in this game. It's not, that doesn't narrow it down a whole lot. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, that could be the swamp that's bordered right next to the base. If there is a snow biome in this general area, then we're in the right area. If not, we're lost, and I need to be unlost because that's no good. Ugh, my nose is itchy. Sorry. I don't know how daytime's looking. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced this is the swamp I'm thinking of here. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I know I've screenshotted the coordinates, but I don't want to use them yet. I don't want to use them right now because I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to pull that up right now. So maybe it's this way. Not beginning to panic because it's nighttime soon, but you know, it's getting night. Not good. Uh-oh. All of this looks the same to me. I'm usually really good in directions, but I also didn't leave the same way I came in. That actually looks promising right there because I think we have, yeah, because that's the trees right there. I think we found it. I think those are my trees right there. I'm gonna risk it and say we're going this way. If I'm wrong, we have to deal with the night now. But I'm pretty confident this is our tree. Yeah. I mean, look how strange. Yeah, there it is. There's the home. Home sweet home. Yay, we did it. I'm not entirely incompetent. Only mostly. Alright, let's rest. It's like, don't you dare say that there's a mob nearby. Alright. So, with the remaining 2 diamonds, we will make... No, we will not. Hold on. Options. Nope, not options. Achievements. So, it is, we need Enchanter, and then Librarian, and then Overkill. Okay. I just want to make sure, because I don't want to redo a few of these achievements. Some of them are just really annoying, and I don't want to deal with them right now. Let's make a few books. How much leather? I have plenty of leather. Leather is no object to me. How much sugar cane do I have? Not an overwhelming amount. Want to see... I could realistically probably make a stack of bookshelves here. Why would I? Not sure. But I can do it, probably, if I gave it enough effort. Probably won't, but I definitely could. I think 2 stacks of paper is enough to make the bookshelves I want to make. Although, maybe I couldn't. We'll see. We'll see. Two and some stacks of paper. Yeah, because it only makes... This is only going to make 30-some books. I could make more. Oh, man, I forgot that they did that. Wow. I remember I was annoyed when it didn't do that. Different times. Alright. 28 additional books. 53 books in total. Grab 2 stacks of planks just to be safe. This is overkill. 17 bookshelves. Not bad. And with 2 books left over, so. Bada bing, bada boom. My favorite item in the game. I don't know what it is. I've talked about it, but enchanting is probably one of my favorite things in the game. Just really weird. I really like it. So, I always make a room. For some reason, I've always done this. I've always made a room in the game that's like dedicated to enchanting, because I think it's just so cool. And I've always measured it out. And I always go for the same design every time. Because I'm weird. And then this usually gets me to 30, right? Nope, one more. There we go. This is, like, I got the right amount. Yep, level 30. And this is back when it consumed all of your levels. So it's all or nothing when you do this. What do we enchant? I think we enchant the diamond pickaxe. I'm going to do the enchanting. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger. We'll check what enchantment it is. I'm not going to look. I'm going to drop it. I'm not going to look at it. And we'll take a peek at it next time. I'm curious. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week when I come back from vacation. Doodles. Anyway, I'm just gonna